This is Church Walk House in the London Borough of Barnet, Child's Hill, and there are more irregularities going on with the exchange of property in Barnet, but there are some gallant occupiers in there trying to do something useful with the building. So let's go and find out what's going on inside.
Look at all this space, just wasted, left empty. We've got foxes, woodpeckers, there's many little haven of wildlife in this garden. Like, it's big enough to really have a communal space. We'd like children and people to use these empty buildings because there's such a waste. It's incredible waste because they don't trust other people. We were after a meanwhile lease, which means that we could use this building while they're to develop, because they're just going to knock it down. And look at this building, it's so beautiful. It should be a listed building, and all they can consider is money. They got it for £1 as a charity. They said it was unusable as a care home, even though they promised to keep it open as a care home. And now 2 years later they're selling it for 12 million. It's and then they're not letting anyone else use it, even though they're going to knock it down. It's totally insane. What we wanted to do here was a Christmas dinner for homeless people and give space, but we can never get to do our project because they've always got us moving. And I hope soon that people can see that why not use the buildings before they demolish them.
Tell me a little bit about the charity that currently own the building.
Yeah, it's Central and Cecil Trust, a housing trust, and they were set up for homeless women. I think it was a journalist lady in the Mrs. Chesterton who set this up for women specifically. And it was an old people's home as well. I think it was some mixed setup, but we do have women who we could consider homeless. Some of them actually are. And what's going to happen to them? They are actually threatening with jail. I mean, they're trying to get the judge to put us into jail because we must be doing something wrong and we're occupying something that's residential. But we're not. You know, squatting is a civil matter. If they don't know that, I mean, they're trying. But it's in the court papers like 3 times, and they don't understand why the police don't do their jobs and they don't arrest us and then they don't put us into jail. They don't know that they gave us a group hug first when we came here. They did send them again a couple of days ago that, could you arrest those people for something? And they came down here and they told us that, sorry, but we've been sent here to try to arrest you, but we don't know, but we have to tell them something. Was this residential? So don't forget it, this is a protest occupation, that's all we have to say to them. So, oh, okay, because we have to say something back to them, okay. So yeah, that's it, but if you want to arrest someone, then arrest them, they are the criminals. Mm-hmm. We usually uncover the crimes. There's fraud, there's not here. A very, very nice example of it, actually. We've seen a lot, like even West Hendon was given for the price of the demolition. It's Sweets Way, you know, the houses were sold for £300-400. And the land was given for nothing for like 1,000 years, and it's being leased back. Some of it's all the same pattern, and all that money is leaving the country. It's going to the Cayman Islands. It's being laundered through these offshore companies, these charities. It's really, really dodgy. So if I told the police that if you really want to arrest someone, there's people there who need arresting.
So we started packing everything, and there's still loads, everywhere is little rooms like this, you know, just basic rooms. Like someone could actually just spend the colder points of the winter, basically. Yeah.
So you could get homeless people in here.
Yeah, well, artists, homeless people, encouraging people that want to become humanists, you know, who want to discover living together in community. And how to do that, because I think it's the greatest puzzle of humanity. Hello, lovely. Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Like when we got in, we did it all up, and then now everything's turned into a bicycle workshop, and we're building furniture. And we've got all power tools, and it's turned more into a workshop space. Ray's building a bed there with bed drawers. We've been fixing a lot of old bikes and giving them away to people, which is what should happen. From the Mothership side of the story, we sort of crash landed here, and we just want to do the project that we set out to do, which is making a proper community centre, because we've done this a couple of times with Phoenix and other people coming together to make a vibrant happening of art and community, and helping people out and getting people off the street, and doing food circles for feeding people. But the project is always blocked by people's fear of allowing you to use the building, which is a real shame. Yeah. This building is a spectacular building, really. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no leaks. There's a perfectly functioning building. It needs some decoration. And if we had time to do it, because they're knocking it down, we could turn this into one big arts piece for sure. It's a perfect building to do that. It's just going to become another luxury, closed, locked community for people to just invest in. Like a lot of these apartments are being made and being bought by super rich people as an investment, just to rent them out to other people. People have to have space. Like we have huge space right now, because we decided to actually come and take it and try and give it back to the people. But no, they will not let us do this process. It doesn't really matter who owns it. We can have a meanwhile lease and a legal persona, and have a cooperative or a non-profit company, and actually do business with them in a legal way. We could even pay rent or pay the electricity, but they won't even discuss. They just want to take us to court and get us out and shove us under the carpet, and not allow us to show how beautiful and vibrant and how amazing we can actually do this.